And we are back. Elimination Chamber. Good, bad, and the ugly. Let's start with the goods because we are positive here at Make Pro Wrestling Majestic again.
Are we?
Yes. And I want to talk about this not as an example of WWE only doing this, but in general. Since Kevin Dunn left, WWE's production has been 1,000,000% better.
Oh, absolutely.
This was unfreaking believable.
Yeah, they did a great presentation with the stadium.
The sunset, the screenshots that I saw were just amazing. Yep. Now, they obviously did not produce the sun, but they're utilizing that perspective to really add value to the product because wrestling is a very visual thing.
Yep, it is.
So presentation is everything. I mean, it just looks so good.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And this was really like that chef's kiss. Mwah. I don't know who they hired to be the new vice president of production, but keep them 100% because this was awesome. So this is almost a double-edged sword. I'll come back to it on the negative part, but they 100% made the right winners from every single match.
But they made the safe winners for the Elimination Chamber
We'll talk about that, but I think, and especially right now, safe is good, but I think this was perfect. I may have had a different one for the women's, but we'll talk about that when we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I just want to say, definitely the right choice.
Yeah.
The matches that the men's elimination chamber made within that hemisphere was brilliant.
Yeah, I think it had a little bit of swerve.
They made 3 matches, pretty much for WrestleMania in one match.
Yep.
McIntyre, Rollins for the title, Randy Orton, Logan Paul for the United States belt, and then LA Knight and AJ Styles. And I want to say in some sort of no disqualification match.
Yeah, probably.
But that's being very generous. But they made all of those, and I love it when they do that with the chamber. It's an opportunity to really start shaping out WrestleMania.
It's something that the women's chamber really didn't manifest very well.
That's what I'm going to say when we talk about the bad part of it. But we'll cross that bridge. Tiffany Stratton was the shining star.
Oh, yeah, she was.
She was the shining star of this match. She was brilliant in every way. And Tiger Height usually doesn't do this because for like 99.9% of the time I'm right. I said on my last SmackDown review that Tiffany Stratton wasn't quite ready for the main roster. I'm going to take that back
because she 100% is just coming into her own.
Yep, it took a minute.
Yep,
but I think she is now ready.
Especially with this. Is it now Tiffy time?
It is now Tiffy time. And it was awesome. She really put her all into it. People were losing their minds over Tiffany Stratton, and I am for it. And just the men's chamber within of itself was one of the better chamber matches that I've seen.
Yeah, I think so. Women's chamber was lacking. Men's chamber was pretty good, though.
Yep, absolutely. And then this was by far Nia Jax's best match.
Yep. Best match of her career right here at Mania.
Yeah,
not Mania, Elimination Chamber. It might as well be WrestleMania for Rhea Ripley.
There were like, what, 54 goddamn people in that building?
54,000.
Yeah,
you said 54.
There were 54 people. Apparently now it's AEW Elimination Chamber.
Yes, now it is.
So, 54,000 people in that building. The seating capacity is roughly around that, so they did pretty damn good. And especially with Australia.
Yeah.
It was awesome. People were really staying up. I did not. I watched it later.
Yeah.
But this was a great match.
It was.
Nia Jax looked like a beast. Rhea Ripley looked like the Beast Slayer. But it's so hard with this because Rhea is in a heel group, but they're presenting her as a baby face.
Right. But you're in Australia, you're in our home country. Of course she's going to be a baby face.
But also, apparently, there are a lot of Samoans in Australia, so having Nia Jax in the main event as well.
They did pretty well with that main event.
Yep, and also, both of them did very well.
Yep.
Just wrestling-wise, they have great chemistry, and I was all for that.
All right, let's move on to some negatives now.
Oh, God. There were a few, and a lot of them, I hate saying this, but they are around the women's chamber. They are.